We are the team for Spidertracks on the ground in South Africa, and we look after the European, African and Middle Eastern markets for a global satellite tracking and communications company. It's amazing to see people again, be at a show, lots of excitement on the ground. You know, it's been 2 years and I think people are really hungry. Feel it over here, and yeah, we're looking forward to an amazing show.
The airplane we brought in on Sunday. It's the newest SF-50 in the country. Yeah, nice ferry across, probably one of the easiest we've done. We left last Monday, so 6 days, without pushing it too hard. And here we are at Aero in South Africa. This is the fourth, and we're expecting another two, one at the end of the year, another one hopefully early next year. So they're gaining momentum. They're a great plane to fly around South Africa. We've got probably about 10 orders, as in deposits paid. Yeah, as they come off the production line and those positions become available, hopefully we'll see more and more guys taking them up and bringing them.
Yeah, we were here in 2019 with the last one that they had, and then the pandemic hit us, and we were booked for last year as well, and then it got cancelled last minute. So we booked this early. Our stand, obviously, we've been wanted to get involved in general aviation for a long time. We're very hands-on the ground because we support grassroots aviation. Obviously, you have a mix of everything here in terms of corporate and GA aviation. It's good to see that even though we're in tough economic times, last weekend at the tail dragger event, we had 108 aircraft there. So yeah, GA is still strong, even though it's going into hard times. Vektor is coming up on its first birthday now on the 1st of August. So yeah, we obviously want to get the name out. The PSG transaction is basically finalized. And yeah, we're looking forward to the future and what it holds for us. We're very excited about it. We're one of the big players in the industry at the moment, and we're just going from strength to strength at the moment.
I think it's going to be an interesting show. I think it's the first one we've had since we went into COVID, and hopefully we'll get a lot of interest. A lot of people have been waiting for something like this to happen again, and I'm sure we're going to get a lot of interest. And hopefully over the weekend, when the general aviation public can come through, things will start really picking up, and they'll see what the show's all about, and just go from strength to strength in future.
Yeah. In South Africa, all the way from Europe with the Bose product. And you've been here a few days. What's it like?
Yeah, well, we arrived a few days ago. Vektor SA from Bose Aviation, and this is my colleague Conrida Cosa. So we're here to participate at Aero South Africa 2nd edition. We've met a few resellers. Now we're waiting to see our customers after a very long time here. And yeah, how it's like to be here.
It's fantastic, actually. It's indeed our second time at the event, and the weather is fantastic. I love the people in South Africa. It's amazing to be here, just the environment, but most of all the general aviation part of it is really active, and that's something really that we like to be part of here in South Africa.
So all the way from England, here you are in sunny South Africa. What's it like?
Oh, I tell you, it's good to be back. Yeah, really good to be back. It's good to catch up with old friends and customers. 3 years is a long time to be away, so it's great to be back. And we are launching a new series of books, PPL manuals for the South African market. So we're very excited to be able to do that this week. And it's based on the series, the pilot's manuals that have been in South Africa for a number of years and are popular. But we want to produce others in the series specifically for the marketplace, and that's what we've done. So people who've seen them say they're very good. So we're happy with that. It was good to see your video from Friedrichshafen, and I look forward to seeing the one from this show as well.
This is the Pipistrel. It's the first electric aircraft to fly in Africa, never mind South Africa. This one is on the register, flying with us at 43 School, and this is a unique aircraft. It's groundbreaking technology. It's a game changer. And just to run you through this little piece that you see is the electric motor, 60 kilowatts, one moving part. So you've got a little motor here that's 16 kilograms. The inverter is another 12, and you've got two batteries at 38 kilograms each. It's 72, so we're working out at about 85 kilograms. It's less than the fuel weight you carry in a normal two-seater high-wing aircraft. The aircraft is revolutionary. This one we assemble in 15 minutes, comes out of that trailer. You can truck it wherever you want to, because one of the disadvantages of the battery technology, of course, it's not an aircraft you can use to go navigate and fly around the country. There's no charging stations, and the range of the aircraft doesn't allow it. However, for training, you adapt your program, and you can now do circuits and landing and GF work within your 45-50 minutes. Sufficiently to train a student at a completely different ratio of a cost. The aircraft itself comes standard ballistic parachute, so you have got that added safety feature, and unlike some of the other BRS systems, it just pops off the panels if you have to use it. If the aircraft's intact, you just reload your rocket motor and you can fly again. There's no damage to the aircraft by deploying the BRS.
Factory prototype tail dragger here, and then we brought a Sling TSI. We've decided this year to do it with Rotax, Comet Aviation, which is our Rotax supplier of Southern Africa. We've got a lovely 915 on the stand as well, so everyone that's here can see the engine firsthand. So yeah, excited to be here. Hopefully it's going to be a good showing, and we'll get some customers.
So Frans and David, lovely to see you here at Aero South Africa in this glorious weather. We really couldn't ask for nicer weather, could we? And I hope you're going to meet lots of your clients here.
Absolutely, Ethel. We are set up and ready to go here at Aero 2022. So nice to have an outside, outdoor expo in person that we can really deliver a lot of value to.
I think it's great to see just how general aviation is getting back together, kicking off properly. We saw all sorts of machines here over the next 2-3 days, all sorts of operators. We saw some of the banking guys here, which was interesting to see. And we are really looking forward to building this brand along with the Aero SA guys, and meeting all our clients and potential customers and treating them a little bit over the next few days.
We're really thrilled to be back here again for a second Aero SA, albeit 3 years down the line. There have been some substantial developments in avionics in the last 3 years, with regards to the equipment that we supply and install. Particularly from Garmin's point of view, there have been some breakthrough devices that have hit the market.
There are quite a few new developments with our hardware and software from Garmin. We represent obviously a lot of other brands as well. We've got a Bose stand where we demonstrate our headsets, etc. And just to the left of me, we have then also got the Garmin very popular Aero series portable GPSs, which are fantastic.
I just want to say the 760 is the new kid on the block. It was a direct replacement for the old GPS map, the 795. Added features and functions, nice and slimline, better processing speed, can handle more data.
And if you pan over here, you can have a look at our panel mounted units, which we've got the audio panel, we've got a GPS navcom, it's also got your terrain etc. on there as well. The other one is the 650, which is just a smaller version of this, which is a replacement for your old 430. We then also have the Garmin G3X. You can either have it as a non-certified or a certified unit, and the Garmin G5 units, which you can either use as a standalone attitude gyro or directional gyro HSI, or as a standby unit for your main EFIS.
So, just to remind you all, remember where we are. We're out at Lanseria International Airport, hangar M1. We open every day of the week except Saturday and Sunday. And you're welcome to pop in for coffee and come discuss installation options with us, panel upgrades, come find out about the new exciting equipment, and yeah, that's about it.
Fantastic to be back. Since 2019, or should we say 2020 when COVID started, it's a shame that most of the industry shut down. We couldn't really have face-to-faces. So now we're back at Aero SA 2022. Lovely weather, as you said, and it's great to be here, great to meet clients, great to meet enthusiasts, and just good to see our colleagues in general.
Yeah, it's good to be here. It's good to see everyone. We're in a beautiful stand, so come see us, have some coffee with us. We have beautiful aircraft out here, and it's a great thing to be here.
We are very happy to be here at Aero SA today. It's me and my colleague Lorenzo.
Hi, we're very glad to be here. Thanks for welcoming us here.
And we work for DJA. DJA is a specialist aviation insurance broking house. We deal with all of the local insurance companies, and we also have special facilities set up in the UK and European markets where we can place your aircraft insurance.
So we basically go from home builds, if I can say non-type certified aircraft, all the way up to biz jets. We go on to commercial charters in the upper Africa because we do have the facilities available to insure these types of aircraft. So that's why we normally say we are your aviation insurance specialist when it comes to DJA and our insurance products.
It is absolutely amazing to be at Aero South Africa for a change. It's our first time that Execujet's actually exhibiting at the show. And we're proud to present our services and also have a few aircraft on display. And I'm going to hand over to Odette to tell us what she's got on display for us.
Yes, thank you very much, Philip. It's absolutely lovely being here, and thank you, Apple, for giving us the opportunity. We've got a beautiful Challenger outside here, and we've got a few helicopters on display, as well as one of our very popular safari aircraft, Caravan. And we welcome everyone to come and visit, and please have a chat to us about the services we offer. Sales, aircraft management, charter. So yes, we definitely have something to suit everyone's needs.
Are here to show off our airstrip that we have at Bona-Bona and to invite everybody that has aircraft to fly in for a weekend, for a breakfast, spa treatments. You're absolutely welcome, and we hope to welcome you also to Bona-Bona.
Yes, we are so grateful for Messi Frankfurt and for this Aero event that we can be here just to pick up some contacts, work on our presence in the industry. We've seen what COVID does in this environment to our aviation professionals. We're trying to expand as well into cabin crew, maintenance engineering, everybody at the sharp end of safety, to support them with everything from incidents and accidents and up to just the life stresses that we all experience in South Africa, because we want them to be at their best when they are at work or enjoying their flight.
Thank you. I'm indeed Sebastian Bulli, the Executive Commercial Manager from Airbus South Africa. We are very happy to be here today at Aero SA. We are displaying our latest generation of our successful helicopter, the H125 and the H130. Thank you. On behalf of Airbus, enjoy your day.
So Andrea, it's so nice to see you here, Aviation Direct, but you're everywhere. Wherever we go, you're involved in something or other.
Well, I think everybody should know me by now, and everybody should use all my products, which is Easy Plan, Easy Cockpit, and of course my Airfields directory, which is it's got the best database in the country, or in Southern Africa. And well, everybody's using Easy Plan or Easy Cockpit for your iPad or your phone in flight. And I think it's been very popular, and I think I've got a lot of happy customers, hopefully.
Lulama, nice to see you here at Aero South Africa. And you're from Vektor SA. Tell me about it.
Okay, good morning everybody. So Vektor SA is basically South African Weather Service, where we do provide weather for aviation. We came all the way from Tambo. Today we're mostly focusing on our aviation website, as you can see, how to navigate it, to actually help pilots to actually flight plan for themselves and actually see the current conditions when flying along their routes. We also help with takeoff and landing, and it's very nice to be here to actually see some enthusiastic young pilots who actually are interested in this product.
So Clinton, it's lovely to see Aeronautical Aviation here at Aero South Africa. And you've got your beautiful beach baron there, all redone again. You've done the props, and I know you've done the panel again. Talk me through it.
So we decided that you can't sell a product without showcasing it. We need to be able to take our customers on the experience and show them what it can do, show them how it operates, show them touch feel. That, in my mind, is probably the best thing that you could ever do for a client. And that was the concept behind that aeroplane. I've always wanted a Beechcraft Baron. I'm a Beechcraft nut, to be very honest with you. But that was the concept behind that aeroplane, and that aeroplane's done a fair amount for our business. What we also do with that aeroplane is we have a We Come To You service, where if, as an example, last week Friday, went down to Greytown and went and did inspections on 2 King Airs. It works out a lot cheaper for the customer to pay my fuel than to fly 2 King Airs all the way up to Lanseria. So we offer that We Come To You service. You get stuck in the bush, we'll come to you, we'll get you home. So this is our new laser division. We've spent a fair amount of money in research and development and in equipment to be able to do this, where the problem you have with aeroplanes is guys will spend absolute enormous amounts of money on fancy avionics upgrades, but they don't do the little things. They don't do the lighting panels. You've got a beautiful panel, and what you don't have is this. This needs to be redone. This needs to light up. Too many pilots nowadays are flying around with a headlamp so that they can see at night while they're flying. The aeroplane was originally designed with a full backlit panel. 9 out of 10 of them are 30 years old and don't work anymore. They warped, they're damaged, they don't work. We take them, we completely refurbish them, straighten them, fix the lighting in them, put them into our laser department, laser etch them and put them together. And we're the only company in South Africa that can offer that as a service to the customer. We did these two as a demo on one of the 210s that we did, and we've brought up our 210 panel so that the customer can see exactly what it is that he's getting at the end of the day. And when it comes to the cost of doing that versus what he's spending on his avionics, it's a fraction of what he's spending on the avionics to do. What we've also done is our other lasers that we've bought do all our etching on our panels, whether it's a painted panel, whether it's a powder coated panel. We paint, we powder coat, we do whatever we need to do, and we etch everything onto the panel. It cannot be scratched off. It's there forever. A little bit of Mr. Min over this panel. In 10 years' time, it looks as good as new.
It's wonderful to see Garmin here at Aero South Africa. Of course, the last time I saw you was at Aero Friedrichshafen in April. And I don't know if you saw the video I made there. Did you have a look at it?
Oh, of course. I'm looking at all your videos at home, right?
That's wonderful news, yes. Tell me about being here in South Africa and your experience.
We really missed it, I thought. So, yeah, as you just said, last time we've been to South Africa 3 years ago now, for obvious reasons. And so we really missed that. And South Africa is our 4th biggest market in EMEA. So that's really an important market for us. And so we miss the interaction with all the customers there in South Africa. And all dealers as well, right? We've not seen them for like 3 years as well. So it's really important for us to be there, talk with the customers, talk with the dealers, And yeah, it's so nice to be here under this nice sun and warm temperature for the season. So it's really good to be here.
Yeah, I don't know what else I can say. It's just great to be here to see all the customers again, to do some of our presentations on the stage here, to interact with our dealers and everyone. And of course, we enjoy the hospitality of South Africa very much. The food, the drinks, it's just lovely to be here. Don't tell that to my boss there.
My name is Dominic Ford. I'm the head of sales for Merchant West Corporate team, and this is my young aviator, Armand Willemsen. He is a specialist in aviation finance. We're here at the Aero 2022 to show the industry that we are serious about how we finance aircraft assets. As a funder and a financier, we work towards our clients' needs. We get to understand their businesses, and the solutions that we offer them are holistic to their needs at any given time.
We've basically positioned ourselves in the market to be able to finance your engine overhauls when it's near Timex. We typically also look at financing your instrumentation. We would do straight up normal sale and leasebacks. That's an option for you. You can unlock capital against your aircraft. We finance engine overhauls, we finance avionics, and we have flexible funding structures.
Nice to see you here from the Aero Club of South Africa, and what a wonderful venue and what a lovely show. How's it been going for the Aero Club?
It's been very good, very exciting. We had a lot of customers to come and fly the flight simulator. We're happy to see everyone here.
Flight simulator actually got a lot of attraction, and we're actually excited to be here.
I came here to see airplanes because I want to be a pilot one day.
Hi, I'm Kiri from Takeoff. We've got aviation's funny sayings for pilots in the aviation industry in general. So come and have a look at us and come and visit us at Wonderboom.
Never been found. In some cases, they have been found, but in several cases, never been found. We're just going to talk about three today, and the one is particularly important. It's the Viscount, the South African Airways Viscount, that crashed into the ocean, how many years ago, Wouter?
55 years.
55 years ago, off the coast of East London. and there's been a lot of speculation about that particular crash, and Wouter's got to the stage now that he's almost found it, but I'm going to let him tell you that.
Couldn't have happened that way. This was a controversial accident. It was not a controversial accident. The reason it was controversial afterwards is because of the passengers on board. There were 2 passengers on board that were controversial, but it's got nothing to do with the accident. Now, we've started investigating this accident and we wanted to find the wreck. And the only way you can find the wreck is to reconstruct the whole accident. And then we came up with a certain area, a search area. We started searching the area, and all we did was we eliminated the areas where the wreck was not. And then it happened. Very interesting. H setting on the altimeter. That was the problem. We couldn't prove that the captain on this flight asked for the QNH. Those of you who don't know what QNH is, speak to me afterwards. Yeah, the pressure altitude. Okay, so we couldn't find any proof that the tower in Port Elizabeth or East London, in PE we knew what the QNH was, but in East London, we couldn't prove that the captain knew about the QNH. So the captain definitely didn't know at what height he was. The weather was so bad that he couldn't see the coastline. He said he did, he didn't. Okay? And then, obviously, if you don't know, and then the black hole effect came into play in this accident.
Who are a little older, I'm not expecting the youngsters to know, but are a little older, will understand. By the way, this is the, let me just go back there, this is the area in which that pipe is lying. So you can see it's dense forest here. Who's been to God's window? Most of you, okay? So you'll know that this is dense forest, and when an airplane goes into the forest, what happens? The trees open up, it falls down into the forest, and the trees close on, and you won't find it. It's almost, unless it's found by hikers, and then they'll perhaps find it. And tell me, how's the show been for you?
It's been great. We've met a lot of important people in the industry, associates, colleagues we already know, new faces and new contacts. So it's been good for us from a business point of view and perspective. And in terms of potential clients, we've been spreading a lot of information, educating people on aircraft sales and the aircraft we've got here. So good for us. We're happy we do it again.
Tell me, what are you doing here in South Africa?
So we decided to participate in Aero South Africa because we saw a tremendous opportunity in the general aviation market, and we're really looking to grow our presence across Africa. So we thought this would be a wonderful opportunity. We're also doing an event in conjunction with attending Aero South Africa. So we're doing a lead generation customer event in Cape Town. So this is our first time attending as well, alongside our independent representative, NAC. So we're very excited to be here.
On behalf of NAC, we're very proud to be here. As you quite rightly said, we have a big presence because we like to do things properly and support the show. And of course, this is the second Aero South Africa, and we think there's been a marked improvement over the prior edition. We've in fact just had a very interesting conversation with the show organizers about ways that it could be improved in the future. And we think that a dedicated business show is very relevant in the South African market. Perhaps some of the other shows have lost relevance, but we've come here in a big way to show off the services that we provide proudly in both the South African, the Sub-Saharan African, and the global market, frankly. And JP, who runs our fixed wing division, has really been responsible for setting up the show this week, so it'll be interesting to get some of his comments.
Thanks, Wouter. And I think the big part of this strategy of ours is really, this particular show, is to showcase our sales capabilities and some of the diversity that our business offers, because we're quite a unique general aviation business, that we've got many different divisions. So we've got an emergency medical evacuation jet aircraft, we've got some of our contract aircraft, we've got fixed wing, we've got rotor wing. And at the end of the day, we understand that as being a pivotal player in the industry, a show like this needs some flag post bearers, almost capstone players to show their participation. And that's what we intend to do here.
Well, it gives us great pleasure today on behalf of Execujet South Africa to announce that we will be adding a King Air 260, a brand new King Air 260, to our managed and chartered fleet in South Africa. The aircraft will be based in Lanseria, and the aircraft is currently on its way to South Africa from the delivery factory in the States. We're also excited to announce the fact that we will be adding a wide-body Bombardier Global Express to our fleet. The details around that we'll be announcing a bit later once we've got everything tied down, but that's also a very exciting addition to our charter fleet and managed fleet in South Africa. So currently out of the African fleet we manage close on 100 aircraft. Globally we manage more than 300 aircraft within the Execujet and Luxavation fleet. And part of our expanded offering, we've recently added aircraft sales to our service offering, and ultimately what we're now offering a client is a full service solution throughout Execujet. The show has been quite successful for us. It's been great to be back at Wonderboom. It was great to be part of the Aero SA Expo, and we look forward to the shows in the future, and we look forward to exciting new ventures and also new announcements with new aircraft owners joining the fleet.